welcome to the brand new season of 2014 Audi R8 LMS Cup here in Korea. Hong Kong's elderly Fong is back to defend his title, lining up on the grid with some familiar rivals like the former Formula One driver Alex Young and 2012 Audi R8 LMS Cup champion Marty Li.
The Audi R8 LMS Cup kicked off the 2014 season at the Korea International Circuit in the southwestern corner of Korea. The track is 5.6 kilometers in length, 18 turns in all, and features one of the longest straights in the sport. One of the new elements this year is the push-to-pass feature, which allows each driver to gain a 50 horsepower boost for 10 seconds for a set number of times each race. Pole sitter Frankie Chung used one of his 5 boosts right at the rolling start, and then again twice coming out of turn 1 to consolidate his lead, and it turned out to be a wise decision. But as Audi Fong moved into second, Marty Li clipped Andre Couto from the back, and that would end Couto's race. Disappointment for the home fans too, as Ko Yo's car was also damaged as he tried to escape the same accident. With Alex Young now up into third, behind leader Frankie Chung and Audi Fong in second, Rahul Fry put this move on Daryl Oh-Young to go into fourth, but Oh-Young immediately responded and took back the position. In a Hong Kong turf war, Matt Solomon went past 2012 champion Marty Li. Marty attempted to come right back, but cut inside and was later penalised for the move. But he later fought back, passing Alex Au, Stefano Montesi and Aidan Wright. Rahul Fry had more success this time, passing Daryl Oh-Young on the straight to go back into fourth position, having used her push-to-pass boosts wisely throughout the race. Alex Young was pushing Audi Fong hard for second, but couldn't get by before the end of the 15-lap race. Frankie Chung came round to win the first race of the season, with Fong in second and Young in third.
I had a really quite smooth race, was able to control, and yes, really happy to get my first win of the season, and really nice to start the season with a win, and now it's focusing on second one.
The starting positions for the second race of the weekend were made up from the fastest lap times from the first race. That put Alex Young in pole position from Marty Li and Frankie Chung. The Cup's brand new weight ballast element saw Chung carry an extra 60 kilos after his race win in round 1. Fong had 40 kilos and Young had 20. Young got away cleanly despite the extra weight and used his push-to-pass to good effect here to maintain his lead into T1. Behind him was Marty Li and Frankie Chung, but Rahul Fry managed to move past Audi Fong to get up into fourth. But Frankie Chung was struggling with the extra 60 kilograms in his car, and Swiss driver Rahul Fry took full advantage, going past him here into turn 4. But at the same corner, Matt Solomon and Audi Fong came together, and the reigning Audi R8 LMS champion Fong spun off. Both drivers eventually had to retire from the race. Back at the front, Marty Li had closed the gap on race leader Alex Young and was looking for any possible way through, but the Malaysian was using his track position to full effect and was able to stay ahead. Finally, Li did manage to find a way past Young, but no sooner had he done so, Young retook the lead with this move. Meanwhile, Rahul Fry in third was watching the boys closely and nearly used this opportunity to follow Alex past Marty. She wasn't able to do so, but stayed close behind, pushing hard for several laps. Neither car had any weight ballast added, but towards the end Fry used her push-to-pass button superbly, going past Marty Li into second place with this move down the straight. There was no time left for her to take a run at the leader, and Alex Young came round to take the win after a near-perfect performance. Rahul Fry was second and Marty Li was third.
That this push-to-pass system makes really fun, not only for us drivers in the car, but as well for the spectators. It was amazing, so I'm looking forward to it for the next race.
Meanwhile, behind the leaders, there had been quite a battle. Andre Couto and Ko had started from the very back of the grid after failing to record a lap at full speed in round 1. But Couto early on had already moved all the way up to 6th. and home favourite KOU was doing almost as well as Kuto after an equally disappointing Saturday, having started in 19th position, but he'd made his way up to 7th. Roared on by the home fans, KO was looking for a way past Daryl Young, but was having no luck. But then, in the closing laps, the two cars clashed, and KO muscled his way through to 4th. The Team Audi career manager was overcome by emotion at the finish, and KO himself was delighted.
Push to pass and weight ballast elements have added lots of excitement to the race, and with just 5 drivers on the podium across 2 races, it looks like this season will be more competitive than ever. But we've got another 5 race weekends throughout the year. We will all be heading to Japan, and hope you can join us, and see you soon. Goodbye.